Hi everybody, it's Erin. Welcome back to my channel, 3 Cat Stitching. This is a video where I'm going to be kitting up a pattern from the new cross stitch book that I bought, which is Quaker Samplers. I did a flip through of this book in yesterday's video, so I'll leave a link of that down below, or you can just go onto my channel and see the video from yesterday if you want to see all of the designs that are in here. This is a book that has 20 different Quaker designs in it, 10 traditional, 10 modern, and then also cross stitch directory where it has all of the motifs that are used throughout the samplers and designs so that you can create a sampler of your own if you are so inclined. So I'll show you the sampler that I am going to be hitting up today. It is from the traditional samplers portion. And I'm sorry, like the time of day today, I'm fighting with like sunset. So I am in one building and there's a building directly across the way, and we're all kind of one sort of complex of units. And at this hour, the sun, as it's setting, is beaming directly off the windows of the building across the way and into my apartment and into my eyes, essentially. This will happen for probably about 20 minutes. I do have my light on, as you can see. So as long as I stay back like this, there shouldn't be any issues, but I tend to move a lot when I am speaking. So it might be a bit weird until that happens. Could I have waited? Yes, but I've had a long day and I just want to get my hands on some cross stitch and feel excited about my hobby. So if you're new here and you don't know anything about me, I am currently in a sort of fast track program, 2 years instead of 3 for registered massage therapy here in Southern Ontario. And recently, in March, we started our second year, which isn't really a year, it's like 10 months, which the second part of school. So the great thing about starting second year is that I have some incredible teachers who are super experienced and really inspiring and are just really good at teaching. They have a lot to offer, and I'm so grateful for that. But the trade off when you have teachers who are just incredible and like standout people in the community is that like the bar gets raised quite a bit. Um, and so it's been a good challenge, at least for me. I won't speak for everybody else in my class, but I found it very good to sort of rise to the occasion. And it's been fruitful for me in sort of combating the little bit of imposter syndrome that I had throughout first year. So it's been really great, but it's also been a little bit exhausting. So today I had a practical exam, which was a lot in and of itself. And then I had to do a few hours of outreach, which is massage within the community. Um, and so that is also just kind of a lot sometimes. It's a lot of energy and speaking to new people and um, being an extrovert when I typically fall more into the introvert category. So both those things today made me sort of have to come out of my shell a little bit. And it was only the second practical exam we've had in year 2 so far. So still kind of navigating the differences from year 1 to year 2. It's quite a big shift. And so trying to just exist today was a lot. And so again, I just want to um, look at cross stitch and be happy because it's a long weekend and I'll have tons of time to stitch in between studying. So as I said, this is the sampler that I'm going to be kitting up. It is beautiful. In the traditional samplers side, you can, if you were to purchase this book, it is sampler number 10. I just think it's so beautiful. I love the colors. I'm having a bit of a situation with fabric. So I have two fabrics that it would fit on. One it would just barely fit on, and one is either 32 or a 30 count. I've counted about 17 times, and each time I get a different number. So either way, it will like also probably fit a little bit better, but then I'm having to stitch on like a 30 or 32 count. Like this piece of fabric is bigger than the other piece of fabric. Um, I'll bring it back here. This is the color. Um, so it should fit, but I don't want to start stitching it and have it not fit. The alternative is I did order some 36 count and some 40 count that should be here either this week or next week. But those are all white pieces of fabric. I really wanted some sort of beige for this. The other one I have is like, it's just an ivory Ada, but it's a bit more on the beige side, and it is an 18 count. The pattern calls for 18 count. That's what it was stitched on. But this one is like, it's fine, like width wise, but I'm giving myself about 3/4 of an inch top and bottom. And if I lose any more to fraying, like that will just diminish. And so I'm going to put the threads on both and see kind of what I like better, and maybe just take the chance on the 32, 36 count, whichever one it is. If it is 36 count, that won't really be a problem. And also, I don't think it'll be a problem if it's 32 because it's only going to be a little bit bigger, but the fabric is both wider and longer in length. So it's significantly longer, which is where I would have like the problem anyway. So I'm just going to go through my book here, pick out the floss if I have it, maybe look up or have some alternatives if I don't have the floss, or make note of those. And then I'm probably going to start it this weekend. And I thought I would just talk to you a little bit about how VEDA's going. I'm upset I missed one day of VEDA. I just didn't have it in me on, what day was it? Yesterday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday that I did not have a video. Maybe it was Monday and Tuesday. I honestly can't recall at this point in time. But I am a little bit upset that I missed. But yeah, honestly, like the year two kind of caught up with me in terms of like the intensity of school. Again, I feel much more confident, but it is quite a lot in terms of the jump. Anyway, what did I do instead of filming a video on Tuesday? I cross stitched, which was nice, a little bit of a break, and then I went to the movies. I saw Warfare, which is like maybe not the best movie to see before like a big exam because that movie is super intense. But it was really good. If you can tolerate or handle like a war movie, yeah, it's really good. Sorry, one of the things that I don't like about patterns is 520. I know I have 520 somewhere, but oh, here it is. When the like DMC list isn't in numerical order, so I'm trying to like go through and find them based on the bobbin box that they should be in, but that is proving to be a little bit difficult. First thing that I don't think I have, 676. Okay, I'll make a note of that. I do have 758 though, which is great. Oh yeah. So how is VEDA going? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying watching like the videos that I'm putting out? I mean, they're getting consistent views, so I'm really happy about that. To no one's real surprise, I guess, the videos where I'm talking about spring patterns as well as seasonal patterns kind of got the most um, traction so far. I mean, it's the 16th of the month, and those videos are doing quite well. Some of the other pattern-based videos they're doing okay. I think it's kind of like evergreen content, or the idea of that, where it's something that someone can stumble across and see a heap of patterns that are in that sort of genre, which I think is really fun. Um, and I really like that idea. So I don't mind making them. And I also like finding these crazy patterns that make me smile. I hope they would make somebody else smile. So yeah, I'm having a great time with VEDA. The second half of the month is going to take a little bit of extra work to kind of get back on track. As I mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention, um, whichever. Um, I am out of pre-filmed content now, so this weekend, Easter weekend, I have quite a bit of time, so I'm hoping to make quite a few videos in between studying and cross stitching, so that I can have a little bit of relaxation because the end of the month is also a bit heavy with exams. So yeah, I don't know. I'm having a great time. 9:27, 9:30, 9:32. Look at that. I have all of those colors. I love when that happens. 3722. So there's only one more color that I need to find, and then there's two colors that I don't have. 3722. Oh, look at that. That's such a beautiful color. More pink in person, but so pretty. Okay, so there's just two colors that I don't have, which is fine. I can work on that. And now I think I just have to see what fabric color looks the best with these gloss. So the colors that I am missing are a mauve and a yellow. However, I do think these colors look great on here. I'm going to try and lift this up in a way where you can see, and they're not going to all tumble down. So this is the 32-ish count fabric. I mean, I don't know that my light is really doing a whole ton of favors here. I don't think I hate that. I think it would really depend on the yellow that I'm missing to see, because the fabric is a little bit on the yellow side. See, this is where it would be easier if I had floss drops, but I don't really like floss drops. So I'm more of a bobbin kind of girl. Let's see if this. So this is the ivory. The colors look really sweet on this one too, but again, I think the yellow is really going to determine what I go with, which is kind of upsetting because I thought I would be fully kitted up by now. But of course, you missed two skeins of floss, and that's okay. I don't think either of those colors would be in my like bag of DMC that I have to put away. So never mind. Anyway, so that's mostly kitted up. I'm gonna probably go to the DMC alternative list and see if I can find something comparable for those colors, and then decide on a fabric. And hopefully, my next update, which is supposed to be at some point this weekend, hopefully that'll be started and you can see my decision. So stay tuned for that. I know this video was a little bit rambly and kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to have a little bit of fun and get excited about Cross Stitch Project as a break from school. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you do have a favorite video of VEDA so far. I have a lot more to come. I'm still very excited about making videos. The momentum of filming videos did not keep up, and that's because school just got a little bit overwhelming. But this weekend, it's a long weekend. I feel really, honestly, energized to have gotten that practical exam out of the way. I just have a final exam, which is worth a lot of my grade on Monday. And it's for a different class too. So I'm going to spend a lot of time studying and stitching and filming. Like my weekend is booked and busy, and I'm okay with that. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave a link to this book in the description if you would like to purchase it. I will also leave a link to my flip through of it. I'm quite careful as to not show the patterns as best as I can. And I think that there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Like I was showing you in the first spread, like these are just some of the designs that are in here, right? And like I said, I'm kitting up that one, sampler 10, but there's some great ones in here. So yeah, and it's recently published this year, so if you'd like to pick it up, links will be down below. I don't have any affiliate or anything. I just think it's a really great resource. I'm going to stop rambling now, and I will see you with another video soon. Take care.